Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Mr. Mishy here. Last week, we did a fantasy draft where we drafted players that were not eligible for the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. However, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to do quite the opposite, actually. We're going to draft a team of only Stanley Cup contending teams this season. That does include teams that have already been eliminated. So we're going to jump right into it. We're going to randomize the team here. I'm just going to hold my finger on the button. I'm closing my eyes. Do 1, 2, 3. And we are looking at the San Jose Sharks. So let's run it, I guess. We're going to keep the divisions all the same. We are going to turn off all this stuff. CPUs can trade if they wanted to. Fantasy draft on. We're going to keep the salary cap on for this. So that is something I do have to keep my eye on. Head coach cannot edit lines. Fantasy draft, salary cap on. Everything else is off except for CPU trades. Let's just jump right into it. Rules and settings. I don't think I have to touch anything. I think all this stuff is preset. I don't think it actually saved though. So we're just going to turn off. Injuries are not going on. We are going to take the injuries off. And yeah, I think we're good. Let's jump into it and let's get drafting. I should have actually stayed on that screen because nobody's going to believe me. I just loaded this up. We are picking number 6. So we actually have somewhat of a decent pick here. I mean, even if we were picking like 20, we still would have got a decent player there. But I'll take it. I'll take a 6 overall pick. And let's see who's gone so far. McDavid, Hughes, Draisaitl, McCarr, and Krill. Our first pick. Do we go Nate Mack? Do we just do it? Or do we go Kucherov? I feel like Nate Mack definitely sims a little better. That is a huge chunk of change. Anybody else? I mean, nah, all these guys. Matthews would be a good one too, but he's making even more. So I think first pick, it's gonna be easy one. We're just gonna go Nate Mack. That was I didn't even have to think too much into it. Alex Ovechkin, 9.5 mil. Do we pick him up a left winger? I don't know. Do we do it? 9.5 mil. We could pick Shea Theodore here. That 5 mil looks a little better, and we could pick up our number 1 defenseman, Shea Theodore. He is still playing for the Golden Knights, I believe. I am gonna look at these picks because last time it was a shit show. Let me see. I'm actually gonna look this up. I did remember correctly. Shea Theodore is still on the Golden Knights. So we are going to pick up Shea Theodore. 5.2 mil is not bad at all. Pick number 3, though. Let's see. We could go a little off the board here. We got to pick teams that are currently in the playoffs. And here we go. I like this. Nikolai Ehlers. Left winger. Give Nate Mack somebody to kind of play with right there. I like that. I think he's only $6 million, not too expensive at all. Nikolai Ehlers, welcome to the team, buddy. With our 4th pick, who are we going for here? Let's keep an eye on goalies too. I want a solid goaltender. Not that it mattered last episode. We still did pretty good with who we had. We could go Bobrovsky, but he's making 10 mil. I don't want that. Decord. Is Joey Decord still playing for Seattle? I don't think Seattle was definitely not in the playoffs this year. I don't think we can go Decord. Let's see. I mean, we could go Logan Thompson. Is Thompson only making 7.65 mil? Oh, boys, I think it's a no-brainer. Do we pick up Logan Thompson? 87 overall. He's definitely still with Vegas, if I remember correctly. If not, didn't they trade? No, they didn't trade him to. Who am I thinking of? They didn't trade. No, I was right. They traded him to the Washington Capitals, who are also in the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. So yeah, we're going Logan Thompson all day. I mean, 700K, like that's fantastic. I mean, that helps us out extremely well. With our fifth pick, we could use a right winger here, or we can start building our defense a little more. I do like the strategy we kind of went with last time. Defense does win championships. I mean, we were right there. Seth Jones, we could pick up 7 mil though. Uyghur, Mackenzie Uyghur, is he still? Where's Uyghur playing nowadays? He's not a Flame anymore, is he? I think he is. Or we could go Pesce, Brett Pesce. He's a Carolina Hurricane, still in the playoffs. He would be a nice second defenseman. Hyman's pretty inexpensive, but we already have a left winger. We need a top right winger. Kempe would be a great pickup. They were unfortunately first rounded, but we could pick him up. I think we're gonna go, boys. I think we're just gonna do Pesce here. Keep that cap hit down. I like that. He's another great defenseman. Pick him up, and let's see. Who are we taking here? Zach Hyman wouldn't be bad, though. He wouldn't be a bad pickup. Let's go right winger, though. We need a right winger. Tyler Toffoli. That's a pretty good pickup. Nichushkin. Give Nate Mack his boy back. Nate Mack his boy back. I don't know. It rhymed. It sounded cool for a second. I don't know, boys. Maybe we do. Patty Kane didn't make it. Let's go. How about we? Yeah, let's go Nichushkin. Nichushkin is still definitely on the Colorado Avalanche, if I remember correctly. I don't trust myself anymore. I'm double checking every single one of these picks. Let's see. Nichushkin is indeed still a Colorado Avalanche. I think I'm gonna pick him up for that top line. 6 mil is not too bad. I do like the guy, so we're just gonna do it. I think it's time. So we got our top line, defense included, and we got our starting goaltender. No sweat on goalies. There's still plenty to choose from. However, there is only 32 goalies that we can pick from, which that number is going down very fast. So, I mean, we will hold up. Maybe we'll pick up like Alex Line or something. We got some time for him. Let's see. Sam Bennett, second line center, 86 overall. Bennett is still definitely playing for the Florida Panthers. 4.4 mil. I think I do like that pick. Sam Bennett is indeed still a Florida Panther. My memory does serve me correctly. So we are going to pick up Sam Bennett. We're just going to get our second center out of the way right away. Boys, I did want to do it last draft. I don't know why I didn't scroll down a little further. Claude Giroux always will hold a special spot in my heart. Do we pick him up for our 3C though? I don't know. He can play the right wing as well. 6.5 isn't bad for a top 6 guy. We have 47 mil remaining though, and he's gonna take 6. I think we're gonna do it. We're gonna pick up Claude Giroux. We're gonna win him a cup before this man retires. Gabriel Landeskog. Do we do it? Is this just gonna be? Oh my God, we could have that. We could have a whole line of Colorado Avalanche players. Nichushkin, Mack, and Landy. 7 mil though. That's a little steep. Oh, that is a little steep. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just do it for the sake of the Avalanche line. Let's go, Gabriel Landeskog. Let's do it. Dylan, where does Brendan Dillon play? Is he still on the Jets? No, Brendan Dillon actually plays for the New Jersey Devils now, which the Devils were in the Stanley Cup this year. So we're going to pick up Dillon here as our third defenseman. I do like that pick. I think we should get our fourth defenseman out of the way and just round off that top four. I mean, it's a matter of who do we go with. Chris Letang is off the board. Ryan McDonough, where he's playing in Nashville still, I believe. Brent Burns is on Carolina. We could pick up Burnsy here. 5.2 mil. He is one of the more inexpensive defensemen left in this top five here. I think we're going to go Burnsy. I think I do like that pick. So we'll pick up Burnsy here. And it is getting a little rough, boys. We are picking some big names here. We have 24 mil left. And we have a total of 6 forwards. And we still need a backup tendy. And we still need 2 more defensemen. Casey DeSmith. Is DeSmith still... He's not still a... he's still not a Canuck, is he? Casey DeSmith is currently playing for the Dallas Stars, and he only wants $1 million. So I think before he's gone, we're just going to use this pick to pick him up really quick because we need to save some money here. So I think that was a smart move for us. We still need 2 more centers. So let's go centers here. William Karlsson. Let's see if we can get some cheaper contracts here. Alex Kerfoot. Alexander Kerfoot. Who is he playing for this year? I wish it actually told us. So Alex Kerfoot is a no-go. He definitely is not... he definitely still plays for Utah, which actually, little odd. I just looked it up. And when I looked up Alexander Kerfoot's name, it says his current team is the Utah Mammoth. I know it's kind of been like, you know, under. I mean, on everybody's radar. They kind of threw it out there already, but pretty cool to see it on Google already. I don't know if they meant to do that yet, but I guess that's the new name of the Utah Hockey Club, Utah Mammoth, which I personally love. I think it's a sick name. But for our 3C, I think we're going Scott Lawton here. Scott Lawton did get traded from the Flyers to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I do know that for a fact. He's currently playing as we speak. Scott Lawton, welcome to the team, buddy. Yanni Gourde. There we go. Yanni Gourde I know he got traded to Seattle. I don't know if he's still on Seattle. He might have got moved. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's go. So we can pick up Yanni Gourde here. Let's do it. 1.29 mil. Welcome to the team, buddy. That's going to be our 4th line center right there. Just going to double check all my work here so we don't have to go back and actually trade these players or scratch them or whatever. Braden McNabb does play for the Vegas Golden Knights still, so I am going to pick him up. 2.85. Not too shabby for that 3rd line. Gustav Nyquist currently does play for the Minnesota Wild, so I think we're going to pick up Nyquist. That's just going to be a safe bet for us. If we got money for Taylor Hall, he should still be there. I might pick him up as well. Is he gone now? Tell me he's gone. Taylor Hall? Yeah, he's gone. Oh, no, he's right here. He's right here. We could do Taylor Hall. I think we can make that work. Because we only need 2 wingers after him. We can stick them on, like, the 4th line. And we'll have 10 mil. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're going to pick up Taylor Hall here. Taylor Hall is currently... Hold on. Let me double check. I think he currently plays for Carolina. I'm just going to make sure because some crazy shit happens at the deadline. He is still a Carolina Hurricane. So we're going to pick up Taylor Hall here. That's a great pickup this late. Let's see. We still need a defenseman. Oh, shit. Let's pick up... We need a D-man. We need a cheap D-man. Nate Schmidt. $800K. Is Nate Schmidt still playing for Winnipeg? Let me... Boys, like I said, you got to bear with me. You got to bear with me. Nate Schmidt is currently playing for the Florida Panthers. So we are going to pick up Nate Schmidt here. $800K. The friendliest team contract I think we've picked up all draft long. So I'm liking that. That's fantastic. So we still have plenty of money for these next two wingers. We should be sitting pretty nice here. He did go to Pittsburgh at some point, but he is a Winnipeg Jet now. He did get traded to the Jets. So we can take Brandon Tanev here. 3.5 mil. I love that. Brandon Tanev, welcome to the team, buddy. And now we just need one more winger. And I think we are set. I forgot Mangiapane went to the Washington Capitals, and he only wants 5.8 mil. I know he's only an 82, and that's a little ridiculous, but we have the money to spend. We might as well spend it. So, Mangiapane, welcome to the San Jose Sharks. And I think that's going to do it for us. We have no money left, and we have all of our picks. So I think we're just going to get this team assembled, and yeah, we'll see you guys there. And here we are, boys. Here is your starting lineup for the San Jose Sharks, your all-playoff team. We have Gabriel Landeskog, Nate Mack, and Nichushkin all in this first line. That's our Avalanche line right there. We got Claude Giroux on the right wing with Sam Bennett and Ehlers right there. Taylor Hall, Scott Lawton, Gustav Nyquist, Mangiapane. We got Yanni Gord and Brandon Tanev rounding out that bottom four. Or I'm sorry, that bottom line. And then we have on defense, we have Shea Theodore, Brett Pesce, Brent Burns, Brendan Dillon, Braden McNabb, and then we have Nate Schmidt. And then between the pipes, we have Logan Thompson, and then we have Casey DeSmith. The boys are actually looking sick, and then we just have some youngins scratched here. I'll actually send them down real quick. We'll just see if they can help out the AHL team at all. AHL team is probably looking pretty rough. But this is your starting lineup, boys, and I think our best bet here, I think we're gonna give the C to Nate Mack. We'll give Landeskog the A, and then I think we'll give that other A to Shea Theodore, our top defenseman. I think it is only right, which they gave the A to Bennett. Nate Mack is our captain. Landy's getting that, and then Shea Theodore does have the second A. So let's get it underway. Let's get through this preseason really quick, and we'll see how the boys are doing. All right, so our first game of the regular season. The preseason went well. We went 5-2 there, so we'll take that. We're gonna get this first month simulated. Maybe we'll just hop into this St. Louis game to start off the season. We'll just slow sim this one, and then we'll get some simming done. St. Louis does take the early lead. They're out shooting us already, but I'm not counting this team out. I mean, we have firepower out the wazoo. William Karlsson does pick up a second one. The boys are off to a slow start. It's not looking good. Logan Thompson is getting lit up a little bit here, but team-friendly contract. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna let the guy get his bearings a little bit here. We do come back. Nikolai Ehlers with a big goal on Dustin Wolf. It's probably why they're winning right now. Dustin Wolf was probably shutting us out a little bit. Kid is a stud. 2 power plays back-to-back for St. Louis goes nowhere. We're starting to catch up in the shot department a little bit. And Brandon Tanev, our fourth line left winger, and then Taylor Hall. Our bottom six is getting it done, boys. Our bottom six is getting it done. When our big boys aren't scoring, they're coming in clutch. We're tied 3-3 going into the third here. About halfway through, just about, we're starting to catch up a little bit in shots, and Nate Schmidt blasts one from the top of the circle. You love to see it. Dustin Wolf was not stopping that clap bomb from that close. No shot, and 1 minute left. Can the boys get it done? We do get it done. Nate Schmidt, game-winning goal. You love to see it. These boys got some fight in them. Let's get simming here a little bit, and we'll see where we're at in a few months' time here. And boys, we knew this team was gonna be good. We're not looking too shabby right here. We did go on like a 4-game losing streak. But we're sitting at 16-10-1 right now. We're second in our division, only 2 points behind the Golden Knights. We're just going to keep the simming going here. The boys were off to a really hot start. It did kind of fall apart in those last like 5-6 games there, but we're right back on track. We're winning games again. It is a tough loss to Tampa right there, but like I said, look, I mean, we're right back on it with that huge win over Florida. We do take 2 losses here. It's a weird team. They're a little streaky, but I mean, we're a good team nonetheless. I mean, they're gonna figure it out. We just have to get to the postseason. I think we'll be fine. I'm actually getting a little scared here because we're stringing together a lot of losses, and it's not helping our case too much here. But it's a big win against Vegas, big win against Calgary. Can we shut down the Flyers? And we do. We take them 8-4 in that game, and we're still sitting top 3 in our division. So we're just gonna keep simming here. I'm gonna take it up to like the deadline, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, so again, another rough stretch of games there. We went 1-6 in our last 7 right before the deadline, but we are sitting in a much better spot than we were a couple months ago. We're 35-25-4, and that puts us still at second in our division. The Canucks must have had a really good draft because they're at 93 points right now, which I think, yeah, they're tied for the President's Trophy right now with the Blues. So we're going to take it past the deadline. I don't think we make a trade here unless, I mean, we'll entertain it. We'll jump in here, see if there's like a second line center. Maybe we could trade Sam Bennett for or something like that. Kind of up our chances a little bit. The Flyers are getting rid of Kempe there. Granlund and now Tom Wilson. Yeah, see, so I don't know. There's not really too much here. Marcus Patterson. I don't know. Nobody I'm really interested in. No real big names. I mean, Rasmus Anderson, I mean, of course would be a sick pickup, but don't think he's eligible for this team. So we're just going to leave the deadline. We're going to sim to the end of the season and kind of see where the boys are at after. And, yeah, I will meet you guys there. Okay, not necessarily getting any better. I did just take it up to this last couple weeks here. We're sitting 39-28-6. That's still good enough we're tied for third in our division. We can still squeeze out a wild card here. This must just be the curse of the San Jose Sharks because this is a stellar team we have put together here, and we are on the brink of having to fight for a wild card spot. So we're just going to take it a few games at a time. We'll take this first week. We have Anaheim, Edmonton, and Seattle with breaks in between. So we'll see if we can get a big one against Anaheim here. Really needed that win, and we go down 2-0. But we do pick up one against Edmonton there. That is much needed, and we drop one to Seattle, and now we are behind the Kraken. Actually, that was a huge game. I didn't realize we were tied with the Kraken. We kind of needed that win, so we'll take these next 3. Calgary, we need a big win. Let's go, boys. Come on, just pull it off. Just get it done, and we don't. And we have the Wild here, and we're dropping in the standings, boys. And the Wild beat us 3-1. And Edmonton again. Can we beat them again? Can we take one? And we drop it to Edmonton. Boys, it is not looking good. We have 3 games here. I don't even think 86 points. Utah has 90 points. We would need Utah to kind of fall apart here, and we need to win these next 3. We're gonna take it one game at a time. Calgary Flames, can we get our lick back? Can we please? And we do. We do get it. We do get an overtime win there. That's gonna put us at 88 points. We're only 2 points behind Utah. We're gonna hop into this Vancouver game. We need to win these next 2 games, and we need Utah to just keep losing. I think that'll secure our wild card spot. Barbashev is going to just put a damper on our parade, just kill us. Not looking good for the boys right now. It is not looking good, gentlemen. We're getting outshot. We're getting outplayed. They're they're just they're just hounding us right now, and I don't even know how we let Barbashev get that close to our goalie. I mean, look where he scored. He's practically in the crease. Period number 2, we'll see if we can get these shots evened out. We got to start shooting the puck. I mean, we got to start doing something. Big power play for San Jose, and it goes nowhere halfway through this second period. Not looking too good for the boys. We are catching up in shots, though, 19-21, and there we go. Sam Bennett, power play goal. We were just talking about trading him. Kind of glad we did it. That might have been the biggest goal of his season right here. And then Alex Tuck is going to tuck one from the point, apparently, because he's up on the point shooting these pucks. Boys, I don't understand the sim engine at all. Are we really out? I think this is it. We need a late one here. Anybody. And there we go. Nikolai Ehlers, he puts one in late, and we're going to overtime. 5 minutes of overtime. This could really separate us from the playoffs right now. We need Nate Mack, Landeskog, Giroux, anybody. I mean, anybody to just put one in if we want to even make playoffs. Here we go. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1, and Vancouver. JT Miller scores one for Vancouver. You hate to see it, boys. You hate to see it. I think we do get the point. We get one. Maybe if Utah lost this last game, we can beat them by 1 point. Oh, where's Utah? They're at 92 points. They need to lose this last game, and we could tie them. No, we can't tie them. That's it. I think we're done. I think we're done, boys. And it's not gonna happen. Even we pick up the win. We pick up the win against Edmonton, no problem. And I think that's it. I think that's it. Utah Hockey Club. I think they've secured that wild card. Nate Mack with 91 points, but it just wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough, boys. That is a shame. Yeah, we are out of the playoffs. Avalanche and Utah picked up the 2 West Coast wild cards. We were right there. I mean, we were right there. We missed out by 1 win. I mean, those 2 5-game losing streaks before the deadline, and then right before I jumped back in that first month. I mean, you got to think if we just win one of these games, like we're in the playoffs. You know what I mean? That is brutal. I mean, it just goes to show you it's a team sport, and when your team's not working like a unit, even if you have some of the best guys in the league, I mean, it could still not go your way. I mean, this was a team right here. I thought this team had enough depth. I thought we had enough defense. We had great goaltending, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. Our team last week of all non-playoff teams made it all the way to Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final, and we could barely get this team to even clinch a wild card. It is a shame, but Nate Mack did lead the way. I guess we'll check out the stats. Nate Mack led the way with 91 points. Nichushkin right behind him, 66. Drew even put up a 60 spot as well. I mean, you want Ehlers to do a little better there. I mean, he's top 6, 88 overall. You think my controller's dying as well as the souls of every San Jose Shark fan watching this video right now. I'm so sorry we couldn't get it done, San Jose. Gabriel Landeskog. I mean, I thought the dude was going to go off. He had 10 goals all season. I mean, look, buddy, I know you were hurt for a while, dude. You haven't played since 21, but Jesus Christ, buddy. 50 points? You got to be better than that. You're playing with your boys. I mean, Taylor Hall did his job. Yanni Gourde, the whole bottom 6. I mean, they went off as much as you could want them to. I mean, goaltending. I mean, we had decent goaltending. Casey Smith put up a 9-11. Logan Thompson could have been better, but you know, you're gonna blame the guy who put up 31 wins. I mean, he still did his job. I mean, the dude's only making $700K. I mean, it was a good team. We were right there. We had a nice positive record. I mean, just fell short. I mean, got 5 points away from taking it. Seattle just they took the lead late. We were above them for a while. We were tied with them for a while, and yeah, they won a few more games. I mean, you got to think like we're 3 wins out of a playoff spot. I mean, it's rough. Let's just sit in the playoffs anyway. We'll see who actually takes the cup, and we'll look at some awards after this as well. I sent the simulation a little too far, but here we are at the Stanley Cup final. It's the Vancouver Canucks and the Carolina Hurricanes tied 1-1 in the series, and Vancouver takes it 2-1. Let's see. I was gonna say Calgary. I meant Carolina. I was gonna ask if Carolina had any more fight in them, but they go down 3-1 in the series, and the Canucks are gonna win the Stanley Cup. That JT Miller, he took us out in that one game right at the end there, and there it is. They end up winning the Stanley Cup, and that is it. That is all she wrote, people. We'll check out these awards really quick. Vancouver Canucks, of course, are your Stanley Cup champions and your President's Trophy. And your President's Trophy winners. That is crazy. They just, we got to take a look at their team. They must have had a crazy draft. Kucherov for the Seattle Kraken takes the Art Ross Trophy along with the Hart Memorial. James Norris, of course, goes to Rasmus Dahlin on the Vancouver Canucks. Kucherov takes the Lady Byng as well for Seattle. And Matvei Michkov on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Are you kidding me, dude? Takes the Calder Memorial Trophy. That is disgusting. I think, oh my God, Flyers fans are irate right now. That is crazy. Alex Tuch, Vancouver Canucks, is your Conn Smythe winner. Lankinen, Vezina Trophy, and Gustafsson takes the William M. Jennings. Of course, another Vancouver player. Vancouver just had a year. Kings, it goes to, I never knew how to say this guy's name. Korczak? Anyway, he takes it. Seattle's head coach gets to Jack Adams. And then the Selke's going to go to Austin Matthews on the Carolina Hurricanes. And Sidney Crosby takes the Ted Lindsay, and he's playing for the Vegas Golden Knights. That is a weird one right there. And then Maurice Richard, of course, goes to Leon Draisaitl, playing for the Winnipeg Jets. Wasn't he playing for the Winnipeg Jets in our last fantasy draft video? I could have sworn he was, and he took the Maurice Richard as well. That is crazy. We gotta see the lines for. I gotta see the team for Vancouver. I just want to see what how they were looking. Vancouver Canucks. We can't view their lines, but we can see it here. I mean, Rasmus Dahlin, JT Miller, Barbashev, Tuch, Kadri, Lindholm. Not really a crazy roster though. McCabe, they had Sean Couturier, Middleton, Zucker, Sam Steele, Kulak, Radish. Not a crazy roster at all. Why did they do so well? I mean, forwards, JT Miller's pretty good. Defense, I mean, they had okay defense, nothing crazy. Goaltending, Gustafsson, I guess, was probably their probably a big piece of that puzzle. $3.75 million, that is a pretty team-friendly contract. If we took some smaller contracts, I mean, not that Gustafsson would have saved us from anything, like our goalie still did pretty well, but oh my God, that is rough. And then Jonesy back in the net for them. I mean, that's a weird one. I mean, this simulation is weird. It could go either way. I mean, it is a team sport. We didn't play like a unit, and Vancouver, they did. I mean, and they didn't need a bunch of studs to do it, and they got it done. So that's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed watching. I'm Mr. Mishi. If you like this video and want to stay updated with future videos, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, and yeah, I guess we'll see you in the next one.